it's been a while. It's Carrie. I'm glad you're alive. Huh? It's been 3 years since then. That mother-in-law deceived me and said you and your kid is gone. Carrie? Why? Why, I know your number. I have my ways, you know. It's easy if I talk to the men around you. What do you mean? I don't get it. You remarried, right? I didn't. Don't lie, I know the truth. 'Cause I stole your husband again. What? I'm on an overseas trip right now with him. What? Your men are so easy. This time I'm going to kick you out of the picture and marry him, become a rich man's wife. I haven't remarried. Don't lie to me. It sucks I stole a man from you again. Why are you doing this to me? What do you mean? And why do you keep on going after married people? It's not like I'm intentionally going after married people. It's just that I always want to steal your husband. What are you talking about? 3 years ago, when I was married to my first husband, our marriage didn't work out. I was all alone and I wasn't able to make friends at the kindergarten as well. But you were a housewife in a rich family and you had a lot of friends. You pissed me off, so I wanted to be in your shoes. That's the reason why you stole my husband back then? That reason? It's more than enough for me to do so. But that mother-in-law protected you over her own son. How can you say that? Whatever. If she wasn't there, I would have been able to marry him and become a wife of a rich man. But now, even my actual dad cut me off. For the past 3 years, I've been poor and unhappy. I can't see my kids as well because I forgot to pay child support one time. Didn't you get married with him? We got married, but he cheated on me after 3 months. So now I'm all alone. I feel like it's all your fault. Shut up! That's going to be over. Because your new husband is also rich, but I stole him again. I told you I haven't remarried. You have. You are good at this. Your ex-mother-in-law saved you, but you betrayed her. Why would I betray her? She is basically like my real mom. I will never be able to betray a wonderful woman like her. You're saying that, but it's very superficial. You are interesting. I still hate you, though. I don't care what you were thinking. Because nothing of what you say applies to me. What the fuck? I'm gonna tell you. What you're doing is very stupid. You're just making things up and going all over the place. You should calm down and figure out your own situation. Stop lecturing me. I'm not going to fail this time. So there is no problem. Anyways, I stole your husband again. This time, I'm going to be a rich man's wife, and I'm going to get along with my dad as well. It sucks that mom is gone because she understood me completely. I've told you that I haven't remarried. Anyways, I'm going back in a week. Be prepared to be divorced again. Mother-in-law, I'm sorry to interrupt you on your trip, but I have to tell you something. What's wrong? She texted me. What do you mean? She texted you? Yeah, it seems like she found out my number. How is that possible? And she told me she's going to steal my husband. What the fuck? Do you have a boyfriend? No, I'm not dating anyone, and I don't even like anyone right now. And she's saying she stole your lover? I have no idea what's going on. But she believes that I got married. I don't know what to say. I told her that I wasn't remarried, but she didn't listen to me. I see. Also, she thinks that she is currently on a trip with my husband. She said she was going to be back in a week. Okay, so until then she won't be able to do any harm. Even so, I hate her. I don't know why she's doing this to you. Mother-in-law, I'm really happy that you're mad for me. I adopted you, so you are my real daughter now. Of course I'm going to care for you. Anyways, I'm going to go back according to plan with my husband. Okay. Let me contact them ASAP. Them? If she tries to do anything again, I know someone that might be able to help us. Oh, the person you mentioned before? Exactly. I don't know if this is a great timing for them, but I can't be helped. Anyways, take it easy until we get back. Okay, I'll be careful. Hey, it's an emergency. I never thought you would text me. There was no choice. What do you mean? Do you finally realize the situation you're in? Your father is in critical condition. What are you talking about? My mother-in-law is friends with your uncle. She texted him to talk about how you were texting me. Then your uncle told my mother-in-law that your father is in critical condition, but he said he couldn't contact you because you blocked him. Okay. Maybe that stupid mother-in-law figured out you betrayed her. What are you talking about? Basically, you stole her husband, and now I stole him from you. So either way, that stupid mother-in-law hates both of us. That's why she's playing tricks on us. Wait a minute. You think I married my father-in-law? Exactly. I guess you finally figured out that you stole him from her. Do you realize that it's impossible according to the law? What are you talking about? My parents-in-law are traveling overseas right now. Stop lying! Your father-in-law is on a trip with me right now. Anyways, your father is really in critical danger. I know you guys cut ties, but I think your uncle wants you there. So come home a day early. I'm not gonna believe you. Bye! Hey! Eileen! I am home. He said he wants to marry me. So please decide to get divorced ASAP. Now his inheritance is going to be mine. You were always so shitty. What do you mean? Wait a minute. Yes, I am not a stupid mother-in-law. Oh my god. You don't believe what she says, so I'm going to talk to you. How are you still on her side? What are you talking about? She didn't betray me even once. And I'm also getting along with my husband. We just got back from our trip. What do you mean? Your ex-husband is right beside me. Oh, that's my husband's twin who is my brother-in-law. What the fuck? We haven't seen each other for 3 years or so. Twin brother? What do you mean? How about the house you lived in before? My brother-in-law and his wife lives there now. What? It's the wife's house though. The wife? Yes, the wife owns a spa, so even though she's in her late 40s, she looks like she's in her 20s. And since she is relatives with Eileen, they look alike. Wait a minute! So let's get this straight. You started to have relations with my brother-in-law about a year ago, right? But neither me and my husband or Eileen has gone to the house for 3 years. No way! So that means that you mistook my husband's twin brother for him, and also saw that his wife was Eileen. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. So, I made a mistake of who to steal? Exactly. Holy shit! I also told my brother-in-law's wife about the affair. Wait a minute! When you guys were traveling overseas, they got a lawyer. A lawyer? She just demanded him alimony and divorce. Oh my god, things are happening already! You have to pay alimony too, so be prepared. It's fine. I'll make him pay for me too. I bet you guys have a lot of money. Now, my brother-in-law is jobless. What? A few years ago, the company he used to work at went out of business. And since then, his wife's spa has been on a roll. He hasn't worked since then. He's just been lazy at home, living off of his wife's income. Oh my god! But she's really good at her job and also very fast. So she already decided on a place for her husband to work and live, and they will pick him up tomorrow. Wait a minute. So all the money we used on our dates and the trip overseas? He has been using his wife's money without her knowledge. Holy shit! Also the money that you guys spent on the affair? She's going to demand you to pay it with alimony. So good luck repaying everything. Really? Also, this is the most important part. Eileen is also going to demand alimony. After all this time? People can still demand alimony if it's within 3 years. So it's almost 3 years. I don't know about that. How much money do I have to pay back to people? Maybe about $1 million? $1 million? That's not fair. She also demanded alimony to my idiot son. Huh? He asked to be back with her 3 months ago. Of course she said no. He just paid up alimony and child support for the 2 kids. You bitch! Whatever. You did this to my cute daughter. I won't forgive you. Why? I shouldn't have done it. Also, we're in the middle of your father's funeral now. Huh? Well, it's been 2 hours since it started, so I think he's being cremated now. Hey, wait a minute! So it was true? Yes, he was hospitalized from a year ago from a disease. He fought it but didn't make it. Also, I have a message from your uncle. From my uncle? I was texting him as well. Okay. Your dad's will is to have his inheritance given to your cousin. What the fuck? You might get some, but it's not much to begin with. But you have to pay so much alimony anyways. What? Well, anyways, that's all I know. Wait a minute. What the hell is this? I'm poor and have debt now? And Dad isn't here anymore? I thought Dad would forgive me if I married rich. I wanted to be happy. You can't be happy taking other people's happiness. Huh? Think until you understand. You have to figure it out on your own. Excuse me. I don't know. Tell me why I can't be happy. That night, Carrie ran back to her parents' house. But she was wearing very flashy clothes since she just got back from her trip. Her relatives were there dressed for the funeral. They all glared at her. She tried to enter to see her dad, but her uncle kicked her out. He told her she should live a shitty life. She didn't know why this was happening to her. She just wandered off. Now she is working using her body to pay back the debts.